So actually the thing that scares me more than anything else is artificial intelligence right now. So you can take a document and send it out to an artificial intelligence editor, and they'll edit it for you and send it back. And they'll bring it up to about 70 to 80% of what we would consider to be appropriate. Then we would take a person and bring it up the last 20 to 30%. We don't do that because of confidentiality issues. We can't engage these third-party AI editors at this time. There are now AI editors at their infancy that they're not services at a third party. You integrate them into your own organization. So you don't have to send it off to a third party. It's inside of your cloud, your private cloud. And it crawls through every proposal you've ever written, every document, every business theory or strategy you ever have somewhere in your network. And it uses that as a template to start editing the documents. And so I've told, we have a lot of editors, and I've told the editors, listen, you are probably the first people who are like the taxi drivers who are going to be overtaken by self-driving cars. I think the same thing is going to happen to you. I think in 5 years from now, it's entirely possible that we won't need editors as much as we do now. I think you were talking more about on the customer side, the supply side, as opposed to the operational side. Looking at things like that, so we've had some experience with that. We've worked with bidders who are supplying things for cloud service provision, who are providing agile software development. And the biggest obstacle they have right now is the procurement processes that Canada employs, because right now PSPC still has processes to procure things. So they're still procuring widgets. And so when they ask you to put a firm fixed price for 7 years on a cloud-based program, they want one number, they want one cost. And you go back to them and you say, well, wait a minute, every cloud computing organization on the planet today has a subscriber-based cost program. So we need to know how many users are you going to have and how much cloud capacity is each user going to have. And we need to know that for the next 7 years now so that we can provide a useful cost that we'll put into our proposal. And the government says, I don't know. And so that's one of the risks that we're dealing with as in helping industry move forward. So that's one of the areas going forward that is going to have to change and change quickly from the procurement side. Because I think I've already seen industry walk away from the program because they cannot cost things in the way that the government has asked them.